Yep, and it's also our pick of the day, so make sure you check it out a little bit later on.
There's Liz, but right here, right now, let's pump it up.
It's semi-final number 2 on Pump It Up as we take you on an aerial tour of our massive arena. Look, there's me waving from the box and... Ooh, just missed me.
I'm Andy Collins.
These are our Pump It Up bouncers.
And this is Pump It Up.
Now, this is the last of our semi-finals, and there's just one place left in our grand final next week, where 2 teams will be battling out to become the first ever Pump It Up champions of this new millennium.
And what a fantastic prize they can win. Here's Rich to tell you all about it.
They're only one step away from this glorious holiday in Australia. They could be diving, they could be ballooning, they could be whitewater rafting. It's so close you can smell the roos.
As you can see, viewers, a truly fantastic prize. Beats a weekend in Margate any day. Now, we expect our teams to work for that prize, and coming up in the next 30 minutes, we've got some of the most physically and mentally challenging games you've ever seen in your life.
So today we're going to be giving you a few tips and a few problems to solve to get your brain working a bit faster. I've got them for you, Andy, okay?
Good on, I like this, go on.
I've got a bag of 20 sweets. I take 5 and put 5 in my pocket. Then I give you 5.
What flavour sweets are they?
No, that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
It is important, you see, because I don't like licorice, but I do like sherbet lemons. They're my favourite.
Andy, it doesn't matter. It's a problem. It's irrelevant. They're not real sweets.
Well, it is a problem if they're not real sweets, though, you know.
Andy, look, you obviously can't cope with difficult problems. Just forget it.
So I'm not getting any sweets now?
No.
Oh, great. Oh, just great. I start to dribble. I'm getting all excited. You think you're giving me sweets?
Introduce the teams, Andy.
I guess the sweets later on.
All right.
Good. OK, in the blue corner, we have a team of 5 players. Let's make some noise for the Handy Bandits!
The Handy Bandits are a team of 5s players who all go to the same school. Now, it may not look the most energetic of sports, but when you're working together in such a close space, you need coordination and understanding of others around you. And that's exactly what this team have got, as they have proved time and time again in the Pump It Up heats and quarter-finals. Working together is what this lot do well. They beat the Lidwater Raiders in the quarters and the Maidenhead Hotshots in their heat, really leaving both teams trailing in their wake. And Dash, he has a habit of celebrating on his knees. These guys could go far. Unfortunately, since we last saw them, Molly's broken her wrist and is being replaced by Adam. They're up against the Wushu Warriors, who are a different kettle of fish altogether. These are martial arts experts. They have great poise and balance. It's not all brute force with this lot. They're the thinking man's team. They have controlled aggression and the ability to channel it when it counts. There is, however, one problem. Their driving really isn't up to much, as they proved in both the heats and the quarter-finals. But when it came to the Gungeathon, with bones aching, mind over matter kicked in, and they proved they had what it took to be victorious. They originally qualified as fastest losers from the first heat, but in the quarter-finals beat the Party Eagles conclusively to claim a place in the semis, one step away from the final.
Right, guys, get your brains nice and sharp. Andy's about to explain the rules.
OK, guys and girls, the rules are quite simple. The teams will play 4 games. If they win one of those games, they can turn off a gun zone in our final game, the Gungeathon. So just say they win all 4 games, they're going to be very clean indeed. Although if they lose all 4, well, they can be very messy indeed.
Should you give him a chance to deactivate some guns?
Yeah.
Here's round 1, Fireball.
Ooh, flashy hand movements now. What a great way to start this second semi-final. Fireball, terrific game. You're bungeed together in pairs. You've got to run all the way down the course, through the guns, here it comes, then tie yourself together in a 4 and get back. And straight away the Handy Bandits, that's Shanine and Ben who are first. They're over and nearly at the platform, but their team are stuck, and so are all the Wushu Warriors. And look at this, Shanine and Ben, great teamwork there, helping over Adam and Dash. And it's the Handy Bandits who'll get to the platform first, with the Wushu Warriors, Morella and Jonathan, still stuck behind that lip. And the Handy Bandits are on their way back, and everybody goes down as they cross across. These inflatables really slippy when the gunge is on them. And the Wushu Warriors tying themselves together as a four, but they've got a bit of ground to make up. Because over that they just all pull together. The Handy Bandits, what a pile of Handy Bandits. Through the gunge again. Old Ralph, he'll be looking forward to getting them, but they really are stuck on their hands and knees with the Wushu Warriors making up a bit of ground. Over this next little lip, there it comes. Just what you need when you're all tied together. This is great stuff, and they're really struggling now, the Handy Bandits, but the Wushu Warriors, they're completely stuck at the other end of the court. Both teams not moving at all. They've just got to get into that. And look at this, they're just getting over now. Well done, but look, here are the Handy Bandits. At last, they're in the maze, all tied together. I think that's Shanine and Ben at the front. Yeah, it is. Adam and Dash behind. Quite a lead now for the Handy Bandits. Out they come. Ben and Shanine leading them. But look, oh, Adam and Dash are down. But it doesn't matter, because Shanine and Ben can see the button waiting. They set off Fireball to take the first round. Well, look at this. Adam and Dash went down, but it didn't matter because Shanine and Ben only had one thing on their mind. Bang! Pressing that button. Woo!
Yes! Right, get out of the way, get out of the way. Come down. Blues, well done, because the Reds are good, but well done. Oh, what a great start. Look at the state of you, Dash. Covered, lovely. Right, okay, we get a chance now to deactivate gun zone. Let's have a look. Now it's semi-final time, so it's Russian roulette. You have to put your hand in here and choose a gun zone. So who's going to put their hand in? Dash. Okay, don't look. Just put out one ping-pong ball. And what colour is it?
Yellow.
It is the yellow gun zone that we are deactivating. Wonderful. The yellow one is what you've turned off. We were in the start. Well done. Let's go over to Fern.
You didn't even make it to the end that time, did you guys?
No.
Imogen, you got a bit tangled up at the end again, didn't you?
Yeah, my foot got caught in there. I couldn't get it out.
It's that last barrier always gets
Yeah.
you, isn't it? Never mind, guys. Good try. Now, I'll tell you what, I love this game, because you always look like you're having such a laugh on it. Is it good fun?
Yeah, especially when you get there and you've got to try and get over that big pillar thing. It's just hysterical.
Oh, brilliant, guys. You did really well. Bad luck. We can do it in round two. What do you reckon? Yeah. Definitely. Here it is, round two.
Now, if you want to win Arch Enemies, you need two vital ingredients. One, you need to be able to work as a team, and two, you need to be mentally switched on. What our teams have to do are to get these blocks across this pole over to their teammates. Then, oh, hello, lads. What are you doing? Building a jigsaw. Very good, keeping the mind switched on. Good. Anyway, back to the game. Once they've got the blocks over... Ooh! Well, it was a stupid place to do a jigsaw anyway, wasn't it? Don't look at me like that. So, they get the blocks across the pole, and then they hand them on to their teammates.
Then they need to build themselves an arch, stand on top of it and pull this chain. Now the winners are the first team to pull the chain and sound the hooter. You ready? Let's play Arch Enemies!
Away we go on Arch Enemies, and it's interesting to note that all the teams have pioneered this sitting back-to-back on the pole technique to pass the blocks across, and that's exactly what Shanine and Dash are doing there for the Blues, and Mirella and Selena are doing for the Reds. Makes it much easier to give it to Adam and Imogen on the scaffolding, who can chuck it down to Ben and Jonathan to build the bridge. And the Handy Bandits doing well there, Adam reaching out, and that is Jonathan with his first block for the Wushu Warriors. Gets it in place. Look, all these blocks have got crosses on or little signs, and these have got to be matched up to make the arch work. But look at the old Handy Bandits. They've just about got all their blocks across now, which is great for Ben. I can think he's got all of his down there now. All he's got to do is build the arch. Look at this. He's got 4 already. On goes the 5th one. What a great performance from Ben. He just jumps up. He's going to pull the chain. They're going to take 2 rounds. What a great performance from the Handy Bandits. Wushu Warriors are nowhere. The Handy Bandits deservedly celebrating in style. What a great start. What a great performance. Look, they're passing those over very smoothly. Mirella and Selena for the Reds got in a little bit of trouble, weren't quite as quick. You see, that's much smoother from Shanine and Dash, which enabled Ben to get up and pull. Pretty fireworks.
Good quality structure as well. Yeah, no problem. Easy?
Yeah.
Easy, no problem. The team did ever so well passing the blocks over. A good system, worked wonders. You get to delve in and do a guns technique. You did the building, so you can choose. Close your eyes, now let's look. Shuffle. That's it, go on. Which one? Yeah. Okay, we're turning off the white gunge zone. Over to third. Well done. Well done.
Now, guys, you never played this game before, have you, Selena?
No.
Is it a tough one?
Yeah, we tried our best, but never mind.
Never mind. Jonathan, is it hard fitting the arch together at the end? We didn't do too good there, did
It's all
we?
the wrong bits.
Oh, never mind. Look, I even wore my Wushy Warrior shirt for you guys. Look, how about that? We're going to do it, aren't we? Yeah. What do you reckon? Round 3, this is the one?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, frankly, they're going to need to do it, Fern, because look, they've got absolutely no gunge zones eliminated. And the Handy Bandits, who have taken 2 rounds, have eliminated white and yellow. Looking good for a place in the final.
Okay, teams, pay attention. This game requires physical and mental skills. Now, here is a scooter. What's this? Scooter. Can't hear you. Scooter. That's better. You take the scooter and your pizza and you deliver it to me here, lean and taut like an athlete, and to Fern. Obviously, this isn't Fern because her hips are bigger than that. Anyway, you do 4 laps, you deliver 4 pizzas. Once you've done that, you cross the finishing line. First team to do that are the winners. Any questions? Yes, Selena.
How do you play the game?
Why do I bother?
Well, she needn't have worried, actually, because during this round, Selena had to have her wrist checked by our nurse. Her place was taken by Polar. And it's go! 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 I've done that for a while, still feels good. Meanwhile, Mirella, she just gets in the lead for the Wushu Warriors with Adam close behind her. Time to drop off the pit. Oh, did you see that from Mirella? What a great technique. Is that allowed? I'll just check in my rule book. Yes, it is! Fantastic stuff from the Wushu Warriors. Mirella with quite a lead as she hands over to Jonathan, who jumps on his pizza. Adam, he hands over to Shanine. Oh, the Handy Bandit's got a bit of time to make up here. Off she goes. How's Jonathan doing? Is he going to use the same technique as Mirella? Yes, indeed he is. Fern's not sure what to make of it, but it's all above board. It's in the rules. No problem for the Wushu Warriors as Jonathan screams round the corner to hand over to third player, Imogen. There they are enjoying those pizzas as Imogen says, oh, but she's dropped her pizza. Either kicked it a bit early or it slipped out. Bouncer helps her. Meanwhile, is there any sign of Ben for the Handy Bandits? Here he is. He's got a chance to make up a bit of time now on Imogen as she swoops round the corner to hand over her pizza to Fern. Well, the Wushu Warriors have got a team tactic and it's paying dividends. Ben, you see, he's losing valuable time stopping to hand that over to Andy. Imogen down the back straight now. There's only one more person to go for each team. It's Paola for the Reds and Dash for the Blues. Here's Paola just standing in for Selena in this round. Off she goes. Is she going to make an impact? And Dash is going to take over from Ben. Here he is. Can he catch Paola? Pressure's on Paola. She's a late entry to the team. Does she know about this little flicking technique? She certainly does. Off to a tee. Off goes the pizza. And around she goes. Great stuff from the Wushu Warriors. They take the round. They're making a game of it. Good stuff. Well, look at this. Flick number 1. They'd obviously talked about this before. Flick number 2. What a beautiful action. Fern was a bit confused, but I can confirm it's all above board, and the Wushu Warriors technique has given them the round. Great stuff.
Well done! What a run! Now, Selena, she's just getting her wrist checked out, and she's hurt her wrist. So, Paola, you're our secret weapon. How was it?
It was great. I was a bit nervous, but it's okay.
You did fantastically. You were kicking the pigs. I had to run about half a mile to get my food, mate. How was it, Imogen?
It was fine, except for I sort of dropped my pizza there.
I know, I had to run after it, but well done, guys. You did really well. You get to deactivate a gun zone. So, who wants to pick? Have you guys?
I will.
You want it, Imogen? Put your hand in, mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry if it's bad. I'm so sorry if it's bad.
Go on, put it in, mate.
Please.
What's it
Where
gonna be?
is it? Please. Purple!
Oh, yeah! Well done, guys. Over to Andy.
Look at Dash's face here. It says it all, doesn't it? Look at that. What went wrong, mate?
I don't know what went wrong.
I'll tell you what went wrong, mate. They got ahead and you couldn't catch them up, could you?
No.
No. We need to put our finger out and try a little bit better as we move on to the next round. Blown to bits.
But it's good to see the Wushu Warriors making a game of it. At last they take a round and get rid of that horrible purple zone. Handy Bandit's in a good position though. Still 2 zones gone. All to play for. Let's play the next round. It's blown to bits.
Now, before we play Blown to Bits, Mike from Mad for It's here, you alright?
Yeah, I'm bad for it. I'm mad for it, me.
Good. Now, we're going to test your intelligence
Right, okay.
by giving you a bit of a problem to solve, okay?
Right, okay.
Now, I've got a cake, and I'm
Yeah.
going to divide it into 6 pieces.
Whoa. What flavour's cake?
But that's not important.
No, it is, because I love cake. You know I like cake. I know
you like not cake, you man.
You
as
like
well.
cake.
I like
You
cake.
like cake. You like cake, yeah, okay.
But it's not important. There's no cake. It's a
No
problem.
cake?
No.
And there's no Mike McLean. You didn't drag me all the way here. There's no cake. You know I like cake.
Give up. Here's round 4. It's Blown to Bits.
Bouncers have got cake.
They've got cake.
They've got cake.
Cake.
Good news about Selena. She's been given a clean bill of health by our medics and can take her place back alongside the rest of her team. This is Blown to Bits then. The teams have to upend their power rollers and burst 4 balloons spread across the arena. Oh, the Handy Bandits nearly get one there. As up go the Wushu and the Handy Bandits. They've got 1 each. Great start for both teams. Really got to work together now. Up it goes. Is there another one there? Ooh, just missed. They're quite spread out. You really need to make these power rollers travel. And the Blues get another one. That's 2 to them and only 1 to the Wushu Warriors. And across the arena they go. Wow, and away goes another one for the Reds. That's 2 all. And oh, the Handy Bandits really look just rushing it and finally getting it as the Wushu Warriors bounce off them in a vain attempt to get their balloon. But up they go, and they've got another one as well. It's pretty much neck and neck now. It's 1 all. Oh, great move from the Wushu Warriors to take it. Seemingly from nowhere, the power roller leapt up and got that final balloon. They deserve to celebrate in style.
Yes, guys, we did it. We won the last game. How was that? Was that right?
That was brilliant.
Your wrist all right now? You're
Yeah,
all better?
all better.
Brilliant. Jonathan, how did you enjoy that?
That was fantastic.
Were you quite tired at the end there?
Yeah, very much.
You managed to get the last one just in the nick of time. That was fantastic.
They looked like they were beating the Wushus, but they got 1. And in a fantastic end-over-end move, they beat the Handy Bandits to it to claim that last balloon.
Who's going to be the chosen one to pick the next colour?
I think
it you?
is me.
It is you. Go on then, Imogen.
Oh,
Choose the
I'm
one.
so sorry if it's horrible.
You did a good
I'm
job
sorry.
last time, mate. Go on.
It's
gonna be-
Please be good.
Oh, woohoo!
Blue team, we were doing so well. We were popping the balloons, and then Adam here decided he wanted to trip everybody up and jump on top of them. Why, mate?
I tripped and people fell on me.
People fell on you, so it wasn't your fault. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's their fault.
Right. Now we move on to the Gunjathon, and you have the fastest recorded time on the big course. So it's time to get ourselves ready for action as we play Gunjathon.
And this is what's in store for both teams. The Wushu Warriors, who won the last 2 rounds, eliminated 2 zones, but they're still going to get hit twice by old Ruthless Ralph. The Handy Bandits, they get that mucky purple and the sticky green. But here it is, the Gunjathon, over that first hill. Attack that Gunge Lake. Remember to take those bridges with you and then fight your way through Pencil Forest. Looks easy, but not when you're covered in Gunge. And if that wasn't enough, turn the corner and see Ruthless Ralph poised above you as you go down Gunge Gully and take those hits which you know you deserve. If you can make it to the end, then turn the corner and face the breakthroughs. Smash through here. Remember, you've got bridges with you, not that easy. Get across that final Gunge Lake, and there is the big hill waiting for you. Whichever team can get up here first is going to claim a place in the final. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Okay, Blues, here we are. Shanine, you win this. You're in the final. How badly do you want to go to the final?
Very badly.
Very badly. How badly do you want to go to Australia? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we're playing for here, people. Listen, you've done really well. It's 2 all in the gun zones. Let's get it on and let's win. Get in position.
Guys, we're sitting here once again, so Imogen, does it get more nerve-wracking each time you do it?
Yeah, it does so much.
You're feeling quite confident, though?
Yeah.
Now, you won the toss, guys, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you've taken the inside lane.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now, you want to dedicate this one of the Gunjathon to someone, don't you?
Yeah.
Who is it? It's your martial arts group?
Yeah. Big Mike, this is for you.
All right, guys, good luck. And tradition?
1, 2, 3.
Wushu Warriors! Let's do it, guys.
For a place in the final and the chance to win the holiday of a lifetime, it's the Wushu Warriors against the Handy Bandits in an even Stevens Gunjathon where they both got to take 2 lots of Gunge in Gunge Alley. And it's pretty much neck and neck as the teams cross that first Gungeball, I was going to say quite well, but Morella took a bit of a dive there. And here come the final two Wushu Warriors across that bridge. Good work there, look, holding the bridge. Unfortunately, Imogen took a bit of a dive. Meanwhile, the Handy Bandits, they are into Pencil Forest. Look like Shanine leading the way there. And yep, it is. Out she comes through Pencil Forest and into Gunge Gully. Shanine leading the way for the Handy Bandits. Is she going to take a hit from Ruthless Ralph? She's got a bridge and there she comes. Great hit there from Ruthless Ralph. And that purple stuff is killer. You get covered in that, you're in real trouble. Good tactic there, throwing the bridge. It's Jonathan who's in the lead for the Wushu Warriors. He's only a little bit behind Shanine. Good work here from the Handy Bandits as they pass the bridges through. I think that's a good tactic, a good slide down, you see. Get the bridges there first as Shanine just misses a gunge, and that can get you a little bit of a head start. Meanwhile, Jonathan slides down with the bridge for the Reds. It's not too close. The team's getting quite spread out there, but Shanine does have a bridge, and so does Jonathan, and they're pretty much neck and neck. But Shanine, bang, through the breakthrough. Jonathan, bang, through the breakthrough. Rest of the teams still stuck in Gunge Gully. They both had to take two lots of guns, remember. Shanine and Jonathan clearing the polystyrene out of the way. Here come the rest of the Handy Bandits as through comes Jonathan with the bridges coming through for the blue team. Who's there to help Jonathan get his bridges through? Rest of the team seem to be stuck still in Gunge Gully. That's no use to him. They've got to really catch up. Andy, he loves it though. Through come the bridges. I think both teams have got their bridges through, and the Blues are at the second gunge pool just ahead. They've got both their bridges there. I think it's Dash first who's going to build the bridge. Both those bridges are going to go in pretty much together. Who can get across them first? One bridge in for the Blues, one in for the Reds. Selena, she's still stuck back in Gunge Gully as the Handy Bandits build their bridge, and across goes Dash. Beautifully done. Across goes Adam. Very well done. Two of the Handy Bandits across. Just Ben and Shanine left, and the Reds have got a little bit behind now as they try to build that bridge. I think that's Jonathan going across first. The Reds falling behind a bit as Adam makes his way to the top of the slope. Grit and determination. He's not too slippy. Done well considering he's taken two loads of gunge in Gunge Gully. He's made it to the top. It looks like Ben's not far behind him. Good stuff here from the Handy Bandits. What about the Wushu Warriors? Adam's up, although he nearly lost it and slipped back down then. Ben's up as well. No one up for the Reds yet. Two up for the Blues. At last, Jonathan's up. Come on, you Reds, you've got to pull it out now. And Shanine being pulled up there as Morella struggles up to the top for the Reds. That's the second person up for the Reds. And two up for the Blues. Hey, look at that. What a great arrival there from Shanine. They only need Dash. Down he goes on his knees in his traditional stance to take the final. Well done, you Handy Bandits. They're in the final. They've got the chance to play for Australia. Brilliant stuff.
Shane! What can I say? We're through to the final!
What a great performance from the Handy Bandits in this Gungeathon. It was really, really close. But when they got to the slope, they had what it took. Adam was up first, closely followed by Ben. And look out, here comes Shanine. Quite an arrival. And Dash up on his knees at the end. Worthy winners. They celebrated in style because they know it's a short step to Australia. Well done, you Handy Bandits.
Oh, well done, guys. You were such a tough team. You're so strong, and I'm really, really sad for you guys. You did a brilliant job, though. Well done, guys.
Thank you. It doesn't really matter because when I'm rich and famous, I'll pay for all of us to go to Australia.
Certainly, but I know you're all going to be amazing martial artists when you get older. You're all fantastically, brilliantly fit, and you did a brilliant job. Well done, guys. All right, well done. You won a fantastic prize. Rich, what is it?
What great sportsmen. They fully deserve these prizes. A Pump It Up bag and hat, and of course the shockproof Pump It Up watch. That's not all though, it's the semi-final. You get this rather stylish Pump It Up coat. Nice.
Oh, what a wicked Gungeathon. We now know who both teams are in our grand Pump It Up final next week. There's the Killer King Carters versus the Handy Bandits. It's going to be brilliant. Watch out for it, guys.
Now, we hope today's show about mental ability has been of some use to you.
But Andy, every problem I've given you, you haven't understood.
I'm not worried about little brain teasers, phone. I've been working on the perfect gunge in my research lab. I've used ingredients from the Far East, spices from India, and a secret coating from Peckham, which I'm not going to tell you about. This will stick to any child, hands, clothes, or face. It's disgusting stuff.
Have you got proof of this, Andy?
No, but I will in a few seconds. Excuse me for a moment.